viewers, like I promised you, we have another talented artist in our studio. It's my pleasure to bring to you Aleem Hussein. Some of you guys looking at this may know him as Shatta Youth. So, Aleem, or should I say Shatta Youth, welcome to Let's Talk with Lakshmee.
Lakshmee. Thanks for
the
opportunity to be here. I'm fine, I'm fine.
So, Aleem, I know you, well, should I refer to you as Aleem or Shatta?
Which one is easier for you? You know, that's a Shatta, Aleem, Starby, you know.
Okay, Starby, everything. Okay, well, Shatta Youth, first of all, I know you're from Georgetown, Guyana. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what life was like growing up in Georgetown. Well, where in Georgetown are you from?
Well, you know, when people say Georgetown, they think, oh, you know, if you're from like East Coast side, you still refer to it as Georgetown, you know, unless you're from like Berbice or Essequibo. But where I was from is Industry on the East Coast Village, right next to Ogle, Cummings Lodge. I still refer to it as Georgetown because Georgetown is like 15 minutes away from there, you know, not that far. But growing up, man, it was great, you know. I did all the fun stuff. If I only knew it would end that fast, I would have done more. You know, typical days when not going to school, jumping somebody's yard, thieving a mango, catching fish, you know, going to swim in the cane field, go to the seawall, stuff like that, fun stuff. Playing cricket in the rain on the road, all kind of crazy stuff that I miss. So that was pretty much it, you know, at the end of the day, still going to school and still trying to do a little job here and there.
What was your favorite thing in Guyana?
Favorite thing? Well, now that I look back, everything is my favorite thing.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that I left, you know.
So you're really making some noise in the community. Yeah. I know you came out with a new CD recently, the Kickoff right here.
That's it.
But before we feature any of the songs on the Kickoff, I want to know a little bit about your music. When did you start your music?
Well, I started recording officially in 2009.
Okay.
That's when I started recording my first track, and you know, I've just been doing it ever since then, like for the fun. It started as fun. I never thought of like, you know, being like a big superstar, this or that. I just said, okay, you know, I think I want to sing. And I've been writing songs, doing some stuff on my computer for a while, which never sounded good anyway, so it kind of discouraged me. And, you know, just one day, you know, I did it, and it was like, okay, so this is the potential that I could have, and it just went every day. I didn't see myself, you know, 4 years in the future going to be making an album or doing stuff like this. So every time I could write, I write a lot of songs, and every time I go to the studio, I do 2 or 3 of them at the same time.
So what would you say your lyrics are about?
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite song?
My favorite song
that you wrote and you sang?
That's hard actually, because, you know, being the artist, it's a project for you to like sit down and you know, write this, and you feel good about it, you know, so it's like hard to choose. But Wind Up On Me, I used to say is my baby because it was my first song.
Right.
But there's a few of them like...
I know that's the song that I would say made you popular.
Yeah, it did, because it was my first song, and people, especially in Guyana, that was the first time them hearing like a soca song coming from a East Indian kind of guy, you know. Like a lot of people listen to the song and be like, I could never picture somebody like you singing it, you know. So yeah, it did get me, you know, somewhere. A lot of people went and started Shatta Youth, and that was MySpace days then. So, you know, I met a lot of friends through that song. So it was a good song. Today, though, I would look back, there's songs like Them Ready I dropped. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but there's songs like, there's one called Low Whining I did on a beat from Cross Color record in Guyana. Okay. They had sent me the beat, and those are like, because they're the melodies. I'm in love with melodies, so that's what I do. I'm a groovy melody artist, you know?
Now, I know a lot of your songs are being played on the radio in Guyana.
Yeah. So I've been
told. How do you feel about that?
It makes me feel good. Like just the other day, you know, I posted that song, What Am I Gonna Do, on my friend's page, and she's like, yeah, I just heard this song playing on the radio. Exciting. You know, I gotta give it up for my cousin over there, though, WRES, because while I'm here, he's over there doing all this stuff, you know.
Promoting you.
Yeah, he's giving out, yo, this is my cousin, play the songs, and, you know, a lot of people make CDs and stuff and they put the music on it, because there was a lot of times people say, yo, I see a song on a Chutney CD, or I see it, and even though I had no idea that it's there, it's there. So easy by easy, it's going around, which, you know,
so that's awesome. Your music is not only here in New York City, but it's traveling, of course, to Guyana. So we want to thank Riaz for that as well, and also want to tell him congratulations. I know his wedding is coming up.
And I'm going to be there for that. Okay. And I'll probably be performing too.
Awesome. So speaking of performances, where can we find you performing?
As of upcoming events? Right now, well, I'm leaving for Guyana.
Okay.
So I know for sure when I'm there, my cousin told me that I'm opening up for KI and Mahindra. They have a show in Essequibo on Easter Sunday. So he told me, you know, we're going to do something then. So that'll be good.
Well, that's huge because we all know that KI is the 2012 Chutney Soca Monarch King. Everyone knows Mahendra, the demo Lakshmee guy. Both have been featured on Let's Talk with Lakshmee. So that's really amazing that you would be opening up for them. I mean, how does that feel? I mean, you're new in the game. You're a new artist to be able to perform for big names. I mean, KI is the biggest thing Indian-wise in Trinidad and Tobago right now. And Mahendra, of course, is the biggest thing in Guyana. So being a youth, an upcoming new artist, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, the impact of Guyana actually didn't hit me as yet that I'm going. But, you know, I've just been saying it to people, yeah, I'm doing it. But I guess when I'm actually in Guyana, then it's all going to hit me.
Introducing the all-new Radio Guyana International. Your hit station for the ultimate hits, for news, interviews, and latest tracks. Log on all day, every day, taking Guyanese entertainment to the next level. It's Radio Guyana International.
Mukund Thakur cared for the elderly in rural villages of India. His lifelong work caring for the elderly continues. The doctor realized that our Indian elders needed a place they can call home. A nursing home for our elders. Born out of this vision is an Indian nursing home in New York, in an Indian surrounding. Our Indian elderly is among their own. They wake up to prayers in the temple. Indian food is served. Festivals are celebrated. Our elders are cared for by Indian nurses, serving our Indian community from Guyana, Trinidad, India, and more.
I'm not inviting you as a you can admit your loved one in my nursing home, but whenever really you need me, please call me, and I promise you, I take care of like my own parents.
Listen to Chillin' with Rose, weekdays 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the world's #1 Chutney Soca station, Bacchanal Radio. One station, one voice, one nation.
When thinking of shipping a barrel, box, or sending money back home, think of the name you can trust. Think Laparkan. Laparkan has been serving our community for over 25 years, and a significant portion of every dollar spent at Laparkan goes to work in our community here and back home. Together, we are making a difference. For your shipping and money transfer needs, call Laparkan. Laparkan, the name we can trust.
So are you single?
Let me be careful how I say this. Yes, as far as I know.
You're not married?
No.
Okay.
I got a ring on my finger, but that's just for fancy.
Not on the ring finger though.
No.
So we're okay. So Shatta Youth, what kind of who's your dream girl? What kind of girl are you interested in?
Somebody that looks like Lakshmee.
Ah!
Hey, anybody like you out there? You know.
Good answer. Good answer.
I know.
So tell me, what do you like to do? Besides singing, of course.
Yeah, singing is like a part of my daily routine. I sing so much that people ask me a lot of questions, you know, like, do you go to school to sing? Do you, you know, take singing classes and stuff? I sing so much that sometimes I get lightheaded singing. You know,
So you really focus on this,
well,
and you put your all
now
in
it's
this.
more of a business perspective of it, but growing up, you know, I would sing all the time, and it's only 2005 or 4 that I actually thought about being an artist, you know, because since growing up, I'd always sing everybody's song. That's why I think I'm such a versatile artist, because I grew up singing all these oldies, all these old Indian songs, all these soca. Like, I try to hear something and, you know, sing it back again as close as possible that I can. So that's why when somebody asks me to sing, you know, a soca song, I could do it, or ask me to sing an Indian song, you know, I could do it. But I haven't recorded any Indian songs yet, you know.
So who's your favorite Indian artist?
I don't know really much Indian singers, though.
Okay. What's your most favorite Indian song?
As in real Hindi?
Yes.
My favorite Indian songs, there's a lot. I love oldies, all the Kishore and the Mukesh and the Muhammad Rafi.
Drop a tune for me, your favorite.
Ye kya hua. That's not how it goes, though, you see? It's all about the melody in the song.
You're changing the melody.
Well, you see, it's like when you sing a song, though, if you don't sing it in the right melody, like a lot of people sing back songs, and I listen to it and I'm like, yeah, he's singing, but that's not actually singing the song. When you sing it like in the right, like, ye kya hua, Kaise hua. It's like you try to keep it closest to the original artist. Not trying to sound like him, but you know, if you don't sing like him, then the song is not the song. So I sing all. I think my favorite recently, a few years ago, is Chalte Chalte.
Sing it for us.
I sing a piece. Chalete, chalete, kaise ye fasile ho gaye. Oh, kya bata. Yeah, I grew up, the first time I heard that song, one of my friends was in my yard playing it loud in Guyana. And the next time I heard it, I went to a shop to buy something. And I sat and I heard it and I didn't move from that shop. I got my stuff in my bag and I was like, what is that song? I know that song. I like it. I love it, you know, but it's a recent song. I like a lot of older ones too. You know, I would tell people that, you know, a lot of people think I sing better Hindi than I would sing soca reggae. And I think it's true because it's more emotion involved and more stuff, you know.
So tell me, why do you focus on the soca and reggae then?
That's a good question. I think because I think I like singing so much stuff, but I don't know why I focus on it so much. I don't even know why I'm a soca artist because I think it comes freely.
Okay.
Yeah, like I can remember when I was first writing my first few songs, it's just like the aspect I had is entertainment. It's like everybody could sing about, oh, pull out a gun and shoot on this. But I saw myself as if I'm going to be an artist, you're going to want to have people dancing to your music, having fun, you know. So that's why I would sing songs about wind up on me. But now I'm changing it up a lot. I sing songs about, you know, appreciating life, you know, about love a bit, about girls a bit, a lot of stuff. Keep mixing it up because I want to be an artist that when people say Shatta Youth, you associate it with a mood. You want to dance, there's a Shatta Youth song for that. You want to drink rum, there's a Shatta Youth song for that. You know, that's what I want to be.
Being here in New York City and focusing on music such as soca, calypso, reggae, even the Indian music, do you find it difficult we're in Queens, New York, to step out of what I call the box? I always say us Indo-Caribbeans in New York City are in this box, and it's kind of hard to get out of that box and hit mainstream. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think the market of music that I do, and artists like me do, is very limited to begin with. You know, like, I could try to be the best soca artist, but on a wide scale, you're only known in a certain area.
Right.
So, you know, these days I've been thinking that I think I would probably only pursue this for like as long as it goes because I'm thinking outside of the box already, you know.
Right.
Because I sing a lot of songs and I know my capability of singing different kind of genres, you know. So it's like I want to do something different, which could, you know, be enjoyed by everybody, not only Guyanese or Trini or a Jamaican, somebody, you know, in the American market. So I'm thinking outside of the box with that already.
Hey, oh,